Hi everyone. So it's unusual that you're seeing my face right now, but I just want to do some, I don't know, random yapping video. I just got myself burnt from an iron. I just finished ironing my clothes. Well, not my clothes, but my uniform. The pain is so bad right now. It's stinging. It's stinging so bad. But I think that's normal, I guess. It's not really stinging so bad. It stings. And this is a first degree burn. But if that was worse or something, yeah, it would be black, of course. But yeah, so what basically happened is like I was removing the plugs here, and the iron was here, and of course I'm an idiot. I'm clumsy, so of course I got myself burnt. This isn't the first time I burnt myself. I burnt myself with there's the blister. It's forming. I can see a little bit of liquid there. It's forming. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I actually find that cool. Okay, but first, the first time I got the blister was when I was cooking. Then I put the hot dogs or whatever was that I'm cooking, and then I put it in the oil. So a little bit of a side note, I deep fry everything I eat because yes, I know that's unhealthy. Yeah, I guess I've gotten so fat. But I deep fry everything I eat because I don't want pan frying. It's because of the sparks and stuff. You know, when the oil, I hate that so bad. But I guess deep fry is much worse. I got a blister in my, what do you call this? In my thumb right here, but I don't see it anymore. So yeah. My mom also showed me the burn mark she had, and it's also a line like how it is for me. And what she did, the first thing she did was put toothpaste on it, but I was like, oh no, it wouldn't work like that. Thankfully, I actually removed the toothpaste because I looked through online and it said that I shouldn't apply any ointments or some shit, or even toothpaste or butter. I don't know how does that heal, honestly, but let the body do its own thing. And the website also said, by the way, it's a medical website. It's from Cleveland. No, I think it was NHS or something. But it said if the blisters form, let them heal because the blisters uh, actually like does the healing process for that. So this is what like fascinates me about the human body. It like forms a literal shield for it to heal this thing. I don't know if you can say that. So other than that, when I get a wound, sometimes, I'm seeing it bleeding, right? I'm seeing the thing bleeding, and I'll be like, why is there a liquid type of thing over there, like a clear liquid? Then I realize that it's probably the same thing like blisters, but it's not a bubble, but instead it's just like liquid. And after that, it will like the blood is not dripping out anymore. So yeah, that's I find that really cool. So regeneration in humans is true, but we cannot like do full body parts or something. We can only do small wounds. Oh man. Well, at least I didn't get killed or something. It's just a burn. That's for sure. But hey, I'm probably gonna keep experiencing burns. Hopefully it's all first degree, nothing serious. But man, there were also times I I held something hot, but of course it's not really a burn. So yeah, when I literally rushed downstairs and poured it on water. The first thing that comes into mind when I get burnt now is just put it on running water. Now I don't know how many minutes I did that, but I guess it was a decent amount of time because this part of my hand was getting cold, and if I kept doing that, I could have had hypothermia or something, or this part of the body could die and this wouldn't heal. So yeah, Anyways, it's 11 p.m. I should be sleeping by now because I've kind of changed my sleeping schedule. Speaking of sleeping, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, but I'm glad I have everyone here, and I don't know if this is something even that serious. It's not really that serious. It's a small thing, but of course, I still have to take care of this. I can see those small things again, those liquid things forming. Those are the same things that I see when I get wounded. So, I guess it is the same thing that heals your wounds. Oh, it probably is. I think I think it probably is. I can look in closer. It looks like it's crying or something. No, it looks like a character. So let me describe it for you. There's eyes in the middle, and its mouth is something like that. It looks weird, honestly. But hey, it's life, I guess. I don't even know. So yeah, I've got this owl over here. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know. I don't know what burnt me. Maybe a dead Australian burnt me. I was listening to some, Australian songs. The artist that I was listening to was Electric Fields when I got burnt. I was listening to their live version of what do you call this? 2000 and whatever. And honestly, I like the live version. It's orchestra, but the one thing that's missing is the drums. I really like the drums. How much I'm on my stuff, so yeah, it's like something's missing when there's no drums. And honestly, Electric Fields, they're a great artist. We don't know who or what is an electric fields. Well, it's basically the fields of electricity. No, I'm talking about the artist. So they're basically an Australian artist, and I don't know what sexuality they are. I mean, there are duo actually. I don't want to assume because I don't want to get them offended, but one is Aboriginal and one is what the fuck, white. That's how I describe it. I really like the songs because it brings Aboriginal elements in the songs. And I remember back in 2023, I tried to learn an Aboriginal language called Yakunchachara. I still have my notebook listed down the words in English and in that language. By the way, I'm so sorry if I pronounced the language wrong. It's probably not pronounced as Yakunchachara. I don't know. I don't speak there. I don't really speak the language. I'm still learning it, and I don't have their accent. But I found Aboriginal culture really interesting because it's Australia, and Australians obviously they're always known for being white, but it's always overlooked. The Aboriginal Australians, they're always overlooked. And what's more interesting is that they're not even related to the Pacific people, to the Austronesian people. I don't know how or why, but maybe the Austronesians were too lazy to explore half of Australia, so they were like, no, we're not gonna explore the big island over there. Let the British do the job. We're gonna explore this island over here called Aotearoa, New Zealand. If you get my reference. By the way, Australia Day is coming up. I don't know. I have mixed reactions as well with Australia Day. I mean, when I found out Australia Day was the day that the British arrived in Australia, I was like, why are they celebrating this? And I was like, oh, okay, at least they have a national day. Woohoo, happy Australia Day. Okay, no. I was so confused. Why would they celebrate a day that marks the beginning of British rule? But I've thought some thoughts in my head, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's because it's the foundation of a country. Maybe it's because Australia was founded, or maybe it's because Sydney. Sydney probably has a grander celebration because they've got fireworks, but it's smaller, and then the New Year's Eve ones. So yeah, honestly, I just really wish Australia would actually, celebrate their Independence Day instead of Australia Day. I mean, if they don't want any protests during a national holiday, they should really reconsider what they're celebrating. I mean, New Zealand literally celebrated a treaty, a treaty between the British and the locals. I think that's what Australia should do. Like, Australia is that one guy who still misses their ex so much, unlike New Zealand, who just, I mean, still has like the memorabilia from his ex, but he's all completely moved on. He's like just using her things that she's given to him as an everyday thing, something like that. So I guess I'm Australia right now. But maybe I will be New Zealand soon. Yay! I don't know. I don't really know, but yeah, I'm just really interested with Australia and New Zealand, especially New Zealand. And I actually found out in Australia's constitution that New Zealand could actually join the Commonwealth any time of any day of any hour, but it's a symbolic thing now. But what if they joined after like a few years or something? Then New Zealand's like, oh, hey, we were just preparing ourselves to be, a developed state. But the one problem is, if they did ever become a state of Australia, I think it would still be split into two, because there's Northern Ireland and there's Southern Ireland, or North Island and South Island. What did I say? And plus, Tasmania is a single island. So of course, I think New Zealand would be split into two if it was ever to be a state of Australia. So the North Island would be New, and the South Island would be Zealand. That's a corny joke, I know. But what would they actually name them if they eventually became a state of Australia? Okay, I'm just seeing some changes on my burn. It looks weird, honestly. It looks like my skin has shrinked. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. But that will heal, obviously. I mean, the human body can really do tons of shit that I didn't know it could actually do. Even killing the human. Not the human, but yourself, actually. Something like the appendix. I don't even know. It's a useless body part, but it could kill you for some reason. So yeah, and it's stinging right now. Not so bad. Not badly stinging, but yeah. I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. I don't really have I don't really have anyone to talk to, so I am here right in front of the camera, just saying my random thoughts on this microphone. Where should I put this? I feel like I should have a dedicated stand for this. Should be careful not to, I can do some ASMR with this shit. Maybe like this. No. Maybe like this. Oh yeah, something like this, mate. Oh no. Oh no, it's too low. What else do I even talk about? Oh yeah. I just realised Australia Day is near. I don't know if I said it earlier, but it's January 19th, and in a few minutes it's gonna be January the 20th. So in a few days it will be January 26th, and it's Australia Day. And I don't know, I'm not Australian, so I don't really celebrate it. But I'm like, oh, okay, Australia Day, yay. No, no. Like I said, I have mixed opinions about it, mixed reactions, but I just go with the flow, and then also go against the flow. That's how confusing I am. Yeah, I know. I know what you're thinking. I'm really confusing. You like Australia Day, but you don't at the same time? Yes. I mean, I don't even know. Do people actually know the real reason of Australia Day? Do Aussies actually know? I feel like they don't. But I feel like they do know. Because why would the people be celebrating it if they don't know? And I think I'll probably be greeting my uncle Happy Australia Day. Happy getting colonized by the British. Yay. I don't know. I greeted him like last time, 2023. Oh, last year. And I even made a special video of a banknote of the Australian bicentennial. So, yeah. So once again, I could describe Australia as that one guy who misses their ex so much they couldn't move on. So, like I said, I don't even know. But what I find cool is that New Zealand is the opposite. Well, they don't celebrate Independence Day, and they don't celebrate the day they got, colonized. They celebrate a treaty instead, like I said earlier. And this treaty is the Waitangi Treaty. This took place in Waitangi. So technically, that place has a day, but it's a Waitangi Day. It's a Treaty of Waitangi. And what I find fascinating is that the Maori language is in the same language family as the language I speak, which is Filipino or Tagalog. So Tagalog is basically Filipino, but much deeper. Like you could do something like Filipino is American English, Tagalog is British English, something like that. So, oh my gosh, I don't have much knowledge on Tagalog, but in Filipino I do have a lot. And no, I want to talk about my accent. I feel like any one of you is wondering, how the hell did I get an accent like this? And I have to tell you, it's actually difficult to remove this accent, like permanently remove it. I cannot. I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with this accent. But you know what's actually great is that I could do other accents. I could do an American accent, because this was actually the first. This was actually the first accent that I learned, and this is the accent that I have heard while growing up. I could do a British accent. I don't know if that's British, but what I know. Okay, no, that's Australian or British. I'm mixing the two actually, because I've actually kind of grew up watching British shows and Australian shows, mostly Australian ones. So I guess you'll hear some of me saying some Aussie slangs. I actually barely use slangs. I also have a little bit of a Kiwi accent. I watch some stuff from New Zealand YouTubers, especially Liam Thompson. Really interesting channel. I don't know the genre of his channel, but let's say he's something like I do, a diverse genre. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I could do a French accent. Je parle français, j'apprends français pour 3 ans. I've been learning French for 3 years, and I still don't know French. My French is so bad. But I can pretend to be French my whole life by doing an accent. Oh mon dieu. C'est... je ne sais pas. Mais j'apprends français en Duolingo. Mais oh my gosh, how do you say watch? Je regarde regarde is look. But let's say je regarde vidéo en YouTube en français because je want to learn français very bad. Oh my gosh. I mean, I could speak some other languages. I could do a German accent. Not really a German accent in English, but I could do a German accent in German while speaking German. So I could do like, Wo ist meine Karten? Wo ist meine Natel? Natel is a slang for telephone in Switzerland, in all of the 4 languages. Où est mon Natel? Où est mon? Où est ma? Où est mon? Où est mon Natel? Wo ist meine Natel? That's not a Swiss accent, is it? No, it's not. I could do some Dutch. Hey, goedenavond. Ik ben goed. I cannot do the standard Dutch accent because I have kind of adopted a Flemish accent. Oh yes, I even adopt accents in different languages. But I don't know, should I consider adopting a Canadian French accent because it sounds interesting? It sounds more Englishy than modern French, you know. I can speak, well, not really speak, but I can, you know, do some Italian, like io mangio una pizza. That's how you say I eat a pizza. Io. Oh my gosh. I forgot my other Italian lessons. I could do a bit of Spanish, I guess. I could do their accents. I can read in their language, but I do not understand what the fuck am I reading. That's the downside. But the upside is people will think I'm some kind of foreigner. I'm some kind of alien or something, like, so you understand this, but you can read this, but you don't understand this. What? No way! Wow. Anyways, maybe I'll end the video soon. It's been 22 minutes, and I keep on talking, and I'm also tired. I just want to sleep, and I hope that I won't pop the blister while I'm asleep, because I think that would be really bad. Really bad. And oh shit, I wouldn't, I'm not gonna be able to hug my pillow. By the way, TikTok is banned in the US, so yeah. I just hope the fucking fixed it soon, because I don't like the feed in this country. This country's TikTok feed is fucked up. All the videos are just cringe. Oh, you think? Oh, I haven't seen the good side of this country's feed? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should, like, you know, give it a try. But if it failed me, then fuck this. Anyways, I don't know what's happening right now. I'm just tired. I just want to sleep. Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay, I think it's forming a blister now. Finally. You're protecting it. Thank you so much. You're finally protecting it. So I don't know how a blister could pop easily, but hopefully it wouldn't be too easy to pop it with a pillow, so yeah. Anyways, good night everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have some thoughts about some of my opinions. And honestly, I wouldn't hesitate to hear some of your opinions, because like I said, I don't have anyone to talk to, so I figured, you know, insert your opinions in the comments below. I'd be happy to respond, and I'd be, like, really appreciated because you're interacting with me. And honestly, I don't really care whoever you are. If you want to, you know, if you want to talk to me, if you're wanting to answering my question, you can doing that. I'm not caring whatever you are. You You may be human, animal, horse, helicopter, car, table. I don't care, bro. So good night, and I hope you comment something. Okay. Good night, brother. Good night.